Hi everyone, Jamie here from FX Learning. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about time frames. Time frames is probably the most confusing subject for beginners in trading. I remember in my early days of trading, I would place a trade and it would lose, and everyone would always say check the higher time frames, check the 1 hour, the daily, and it was that one subject that just confused me, because you'd go over to the charts like this and you'd say, look, AUD 1 minute chart is on an uptrend. But if you look at the 15 minutes, it's going sideways. You look at the daily and it's going down. It's a downtrend. So what is it? Uptrend, downtrend, prices going sideways. It massively confused me, and it confuses a lot of beginners. I got the chance of, got a chance around 5 or 6 years ago to actually sit beside an institutional trader down in London, and he taught me how to trade time frames, and it was like a light bulb moment for me. I remember sitting there thinking, oh yeah, you make it so simple. So in this video, I thought I would give you that light bulb moment too, and hopefully share my knowledge to you, and hopefully it can become that light bulb moment for you and make everything clearer. Now, when we're trading the time frames, we want to be trading 1 or 2 time frames above the time frame we're trading. So let's say, for instance, we trade the 5-minute trading. So we're going to be trading off the 5-minute time frame. So because we're trading off the 5-minute time frame, we're going to be drawing our support and resistance, our trend, and getting a feel of what the market is doing off the 15-minute and 30-minute time frame. I spelled that wrong. So yeah, because we're trading the 5 minutes, we want to draw in our support and resistance off the 15-minute and 30-minute time frame. Now this goes for every time frame. If you're trading the 1 minute, you want to be drawing your support and resistance off the 5 or 15 minutes. Now if we're trading the 1 hour, it's the same. We draw our support and resistance off the 4 hour and daily. Now we don't necessarily need to look at every single time frame, because you'll look at every single time frame and it will say uptrend, downtrend, prices going sideways, and it could massively confuse you. When we place a trade, we want to know what's happening that very moment on the chart. So this is why we always check 2 or 3 time frames above. If I'm trading the 5-minute time frame, I want to know what's happening now on the charts, not what's happening on the weekly or monthly time frame. I want to know what's happening now. So always check 2 or 3 time frames above. Now, 9 times out of 10, traders will be scalping the market, leaving trades on for a couple of hours or maybe even a day. So this is fine for you. Now, if you're a more of a swing trader and looking to capture big moves in the market, then yes, you would have to check more time frames. You'd have to check the weekly and monthly, so you can get an idea of the whole picture and capture those big moves in the market. But if we're just leaving trades running for a couple of hours, we want to know what's happening right now, the moment we place that trade. So this is why we always trade 2 or 3 time frames above. Now let's head over to the charts now and show you some of, we'll simulate exactly what I've spoken to now, and I can go over setups using different time frames. So let's go. Now in this video, I'm going to be using the 5, 15-minute and 30-minute time frame, and we're going to be trading just pure price action, because the markets are more clearer, and hopefully you can actually see the picture of what's happening on different time frames. Now I've loaded up my simulator, and I've got the 5 minutes loaded up here, the 15 minutes and the 30 minutes. Okay, now let's begin. Okay, remember, I'm trading the 5-minute. I'm trading off the 5-minute time frames. Okay, so I want to be looking at 2 or 3 time frames above. So this is why I've got the 30, the 15 and 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to press play here, and as you can see, I'm trading, I'm looking at the 30-minute time frames. Okay, now I can see we are, we want to be drawing our support and resistance from this level. Okay, and we can see I've got a nice support area here. Now price is pulled up. Okay, now I'm just flicking through time frames here, and we're just getting an idea of what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. Okay, now this is again the 30-minute time frame, and this is where I want to be drawing my support and resistance. Okay, as you can see here, Okay, we've got our support line because we've got a number of touches, and we've got our rejection line, which is now at the top. Okay, we can see we've had a number of rejections here. Price come back up and bounced off this resistance line. So off the 30-minute time frame, what's happening? Right, we're rejecting off the Fed, we're rejecting off resistance, price is coming down. Okay, so I want to see what happens now. Does the price continue? Does the price at this point now, everyone, bounce off this support area at the bottom? Does the price do this, okay, and bounce off, or does the price just continue down? Okay, we're just about to find out. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, price is going sideways at the minute, so I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. As you can see, price is slowing down. Okay, no, it's coming back up. Okay, rejected straight off this moving average. Okay, is rejecting. Okay, stop. Okay, now I'm going to pause it at this very moment. Okay, now what I can see now, or now is actually happening, is notice how the price is rejecting from this moving average. Okay, I'm just going to draw a little support line here. Okay, now the reason why I've drawn a support line here, okay, is because if you actually look, okay, we've got now a number of rejections from this resistance level. Okay, so I'm looking at the 30-minute now, and I can see we've got price rejecting off a 50 moving average, and I can see we've clearly got some kind of resistance area now on this area. Okay, so what do I know? I know that the price is rejecting off the 50 and a resistance line on the 30-minute. So I've got this idea in the market that the price, for at least the next 30 minutes, maybe an hour, or next couple of hours, that the price is going to drop. Okay, price is going to come back down to this level. Okay, so what I want to be doing, everyone, is trading now off the 5-minute time frame. Okay, I'm drawing my support and resistance. I'm getting an idea on what the market is doing. I'm gonna, in fact, you probably see that resistance area. Price is a bit choppy at the minute, but notice that resistance area now on the 15 minutes. Okay, you notice that kind of price is just chopping around. Okay, we've also got this kind of trend line here. Okay, but for me, I quite like this trade. Okay, we are rejecting from this zone massively. Okay, so what I would do now, everyone, okay, is go over to the 5-minute charts. Okay, now look, funny enough, okay, look at this textbook double top pattern. Right, I'm just going to bring this up here. Right, shape. Look at that. Okay, you can actually see that area of resistance. Okay, I'll make it a little bit better now for you. Okay, I'll make it a little bit better for you so you can actually see the overall resistance area. Okay, it's not perfect, but you get the idea. Okay, so we'll go back again. Okay, I've looked at the 30 minutes. I can see we're at a resistance area. Price is rejecting off the 50. So I've got an idea in my head now that the price is going to go down for at least maybe a couple of hours. Okay, an hour, couple of hours. Right, I go to the 5 minutes. Right, and I'm looking for a sell signal. Okay, now I can see that resistance area at the top, and this is where I normally load up the binary destroyer. Okay, I normally look for a sell signal using the binary destroyer, but because we're using price action, I'm going to be using price patterns to get into trades. Okay, now if you know me as a trader, you know I love double tops, double bottoms, higher lows, lower highs, and diversions in the market. Okay, notice how we've got a double top here. Price pretty much forms a double top, but momentum in the market is slowing down. Okay, now let's just rewind what I said. 30-minute resistance, 50 moving average, price may continue down. The 5-minute, I've got a double top, I've got diversions, momentum is slowing down. Okay, this is an opportunity to sell the market. So how do I place this trade, everyone? If this was live, how would I place my trade? Okay, so we'll go back over to the 30 minutes. This is where I want to be drawing my stop losses, take profits. My stop loss wants to always be above support and resistance. So I'm just going to plot it here, okay? And we'll give that around, okay, let's just say 10 pips, right? We'll keep it simple. 10 pips. Okay, that's 7 pips, right? We'll go with 7 pips, okay? And my target, my take profit, needs to be at the bottom or support area, at the support area at the bottom. Now, where my take profit needs to be is going to be at this support line, but I want it a few pips above the support line. Meaning, when the price does come down, okay, it's going to hit my take profit before it hits my support line, okay? If my take profit was at the support line or just below it and price bounces off it, it won't be triggered. So this is why where my support is or resistance, I put my stop loss in front of it so it gets hit or gets filled, okay? So yeah, there's my stop loss, there's my take profit, okay? And I'd place this trade off the 5-minute chart. So, you know, we'll just plot here, okay? We'll make this a blue pattern, okay? Just so you can see that, okay, this is where I would have got into a trade, okay? So we'll see what happens here, okay? Price continues down, okay? Now, as you can see, as price continues down, I'm going to go back over to the 30 minutes, look at that big engulfing candle. And I'm hoping the price comes back down, okay, to, there, funny enough, within 1 hour, it hit my, wow, look at that. Okay, right. So my stop loss, my take profit got hit, I won this trade, okay? Now, right, let me show you what's happening now. You notice our support line has now been broken. So what do you think is going to happen now? Price is going to continue down, correct? Okay, right, so I'm getting this idea now that the support line on the 30 minutes has now been broken, right? So now on the 5 minutes, I know price is going down because the 30-minute support got broken, okay? Now what I'm going to do, okay, is just carry on, okay, and we'll see what happens, and maybe I can get in some other setups, okay? Price continues down. Just going to speed it up a little bit more. Okay, here we go, look. It looks like, everyone, if I'm just going to pause it here, it looks like now we are slowing down, okay? It looks like we're stuck at another resistance, a support area at the bottom, okay? Now, in fact, because this is simulated, I can't really go back in time, okay? All I can see is a big, strong downtrend, okay? I can see a support area. You see this? Support area. So on the 30 minutes now, price is slowing down. Now I'm just going to include an RSI because an RSI tells me the momentum in the market, okay? The strength of a downtrend or strength of a movement, okay? Now I'm going to go back over to the 5 minutes, okay? Nice setup, right? Funny enough, nice setup, okay? So we're going to go back over to the 30 minutes. We're at a support area, right? You see this? Okay, market's oversold, we're at the support area. If we go over to the 5 minutes now, can you see the momentum slowing down, right? Price is stuck at a support area, okay? Price is stuck at a support area, okay? But the momentum here is speeding up, right? It's slowing down, okay? We're going into an uptrend, right? It's basically saying price is slowing down at this level and may reverse. So at this very point now, I'd be looking for a buy signal at this market because I can see on the 30 minute we are stuck at this support area and the 5 minutes is telling me the same thing, okay? So, oh look, okay, big engulfing candle, great. Now how would I take this trade? Again, all right, go back to the 30-minute charts, and I'm going to draw my support and resistance. I'll get rid of all this, okay? My stop loss and take profit, okay? So I'm just going to make it smaller like that, okay? My stop loss on this again wants to be below this moving, below the support, okay? So it's covered. If the price bounces back off this support, my stop loss won't be taken out. My take profit again at the next resistance line, okay, which funny enough was our previous support. Notice this here, but I'm going to put it just a few pips above so it gets filled. So if the price comes up to this zone, it gets filled, okay? Now we'll go back over to the 5-minute charts again, everyone, okay, and you can see that area of resistance or support now, of resistance, because we're coming up to it. That is where my take profit is, and obviously my stop loss is somewhere below this low here. Now what I would do on this occasion is, because it's such a strong downtrend, by looking at the 30 minutes you can see it's a strong we've got bearish momentum. What I would use now, everyone, is a trailing stop, just locking in those profits, okay? So let's say I got into a trade, everyone, at the close of this candle, this big engulfing candle, right? So let's see what happens, okay? Remember, my stop loss is somewhere below this moving average, right? Okay, we come back down and spike. Wow, nice. Didn't know, wasn't expecting that. Okay, right, we'll go back over to 30 minutes. Spike straight through off support. I've got a funny feeling, everyone, this is a major support line. In fact, we might be at a round number. Let me just see. No, we're not at a round number. Normally, when you get a big spike off of support and resistance, it's normally a major support or resistance area. And as you can see, price has broken through, okay? Now I'm just going to get rid of all these lines, okay, and we'll do one more setup, and we'll just go over that again, what I just kind of showed you about support and resistance, and I'll do it a little bit slower now so you can understand the time frames. All right, so I'll just speed this up a little bit, so you know we've got a fresh charts, okay. Okay. And we'll carry on, and we'll just randomly stop here. Okay, so on the 30-minute time frame, okay, no obvious, it's all quite obvious it's a downtrend, right? You can see the highs all along, okay, you can see the lows in the market, right? Come down, trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, trend down, right? So now we're trending down, right? What do you think? After looking at this picture now, what do you think, everyone, the next move in the market is going to be? Okay, we've got a pull down. It's going to be a pullback, right? It's going to be a pullback in the market, okay? Now, the way I take these trades, okay, is I can't draw my support and resistance because I can't actually see anything. I can't go back in charts. In fact, can I? No, I can't, right? So I can't see my support and resistance, right? But we'll just watch this, because I can see a trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, trend down. The next move, everyone, is a trend. It's a pullback, right? So we'll see here. I might be wrong, might carry on trending down, but okay, stop. Okay, okay. Excuse me, everyone. Let me go back here. I missed that setup, okay. In fact, no, I'm not even gonna entertain it, right? I'll find another one, okay. Here, right? We'll come back up to this level here, right? Okay. In fact, this, everyone, is a perfect example of why you should buy the market at this point, okay. I'm just gonna come back here. Instead of selling the market here, I'm gonna buy the market here, right? And I'll show you my madness in why I should buy the market here, okay. And maybe, everyone, you will understand now what I see about support and resistance and higher time frames. Okay, so look at the 30 minutes now. Okay, zoom out, look at the 30 minutes, right? Let's just draw all the highs and lows in the market and all the highs and lows in an RSI, right? So we'll get rid of this. Watch this. Okay, look, I'm just going to draw the lows, right? The highs. Hold on, I drew that completely wrong so you can see it better. Here, another low. Here, another low. Here, another low. Right? Okay. Notice this, right? Look. Price trends down, creates a low. If I move, you can't see this, right? You can't see that because of my webcam. We create a low on the RSI. Price pulls back, RSI pulls back, price pulls back, trends down again, creates a lower low. RSI creates a lower low. It's lower than this one. Price comes back up, pulls back, RSI pulls back, trends down, creates a lower low on the RSI. Price creates a lower low. Okay, price pulls back, RSI pulls back. Okay, price pulls back, creates a lower low. RSI doesn't. RSI creates a lower high. As you can see here, RSI has now created a lower high. So this tells me in the market momentum is slowing down. This is starting to slow down, the trend is starting to slow down and looking to reverse. So this is when I would go over to the 5-minute charts and start looking for buy signals in the market. Okay, I'm looking for some big move now to give me a sign to buy the market. On the 30 minutes, I can see, I can't draw my support and resistance again, so I'm going blindly with this trade. I'm just using the RSI to gauge an idea because I can't go back in the charts to draw my support and resistance. But I'm getting an idea off the 30-minute time frame. It's a downtrend, but momentum is slowing down, so maybe look for a buy signal in the market. So this is where I go to the 5 minutes and look for some buy signal in the market, and this is when I would use the binary destroyer, my strategy. Now obviously I can't load up the binary destroyer because I want to teach you price action. Okay, so I'm just going to click bar here and look at this big bullish move here, right? See this? Price comes up, rejects, right? But that for me is not a signal. I'm just going to keep going, right? We're gonna push up hard from this level now. Okay, we are. Look, okay, here we go. Right. So now I've got a clear sign the market is now reversing on the 5 minutes. So you could say on the 5 minute price is in an uptrend, which it is, and the reason why it's in an uptrend is because if you look at the 30 minutes, momentum is slowing down and we could see a big move up now to here, right? That's my idea on the market and what's happening, right? So again, I'm looking for buy signals. I'm going to look for a pullback in the market, right? So I'm just going to click next bar, okay? And we come lower. Hold on, this isn't good enough for me, right? I want to see the price pull back. Okay, I want to see the price pull back. Here we go. We're going to pull back. Nope, still go higher. Okay, here we go. Here's a pullback. Okay, now when I'm trading pullbacks in the market, I actually use the stochastics. Stochastics are really good for pullbacks in the market. Okay, let me just give you an example on here, right? Just quickly, not a perfect example. Price trends down, pulls back. Notice how it perfectly, the stochastics perfectly crosses over as well on the pullback. Price trends down, pulls back. Notice how the stochastics perfectly crosses over again on the pullback. Okay, so this is how I would use the stochastics on this occasion to get into a trade. Notice we've now pulled back to this area, so I'm just going to click next bar. Okay, this is now my entry point in this trade. Okay, I'm going to go to the 30 minutes. Okay, we'll look at the 15 minute. Great, we're rejecting off the 50. So let's look at the picture now. 30 minutes. Okay, momentum slowing down. Okay, 15 minutes, we're now above the 50 moving average, so I've got an idea price is rejecting from it. And on the 5 minutes, we are now in a pullback with the trend. So all three time frames right now are telling me what's happening in the market. How do I play this trade again? Go over to the 30 minutes, okay, and I'm going to put my stop loss at the bottom of this support area. Like I said, I can't see my support line, I'm just assuming it is there. Okay, and my take profit again at the next resistance line will just say here, right? So this particular trade, right, in fact, because we've got momentum slowing down, right, I'm going to use a trailing stop, right? So again, I would get into a trade probably at the close of this candle, right? Let's see what happens. Remember my stop loss is way down here on this swing low, right? So we come up, okay, we might pull back a little bit more. Okay, now I've gone into profit. Okay, I want to see now, there we go, we've now broken this resistance area. Okay, we're now heading up. Okay, you can see it here now, we are trending up. Okay, okay, now what I would do in this occasion, everyone, is because we're clearly pulling up, I'm going to bring my take profit up to the next resistance line, which is going to be here, right? Constantly support and resistance, stop losses, take profit at support and resistance, right? I'll go over to the 5 minutes, right? And where was my entry point on this trade? It was there at that that candle there. So what I would do, everyone, is just I'll bring in another line, right? I'm just going to bring in another line. Okay, I'm going to bring in another line here. Okay, and I'm going to make this green, and this green line is my stop loss. Okay, so this is my stop loss. Okay, and we're going to keep going next bar. Hopefully we keep pulling up. Okay, we continue higher. Right, okay, so 30 minutes, my stop loss hasn't been, my take profit hasn't been hit. Okay, I'm going to bring my stop loss to break even. So this trade is now risk free, right? I ain't losing any money on this trade now. Okay, so we're going to keep coming up. I'm going to pull back again. Look at the stochastics. Notice we're pulling back again. We create a higher high, right? Pull back. Look at the stochastics crossing over again. So, you know, this could be, I wouldn't get into the market again because we are due a small pullback. Let me see what the 30 minutes is saying. Okay, we're gonna look, notice how the 30 minutes is rejecting straight off this support line here. Notice this, or resistance line. Let me see what happens here. Okay, next bar. Oh, nice. Oh, rejection straight. Literally, did you see that? Right, okay. Now look at the, let me just keep going. We're crossed over again. Okay. So my stop loss got hit, risk-free trade for me, okay? But I just want to show you something, okay? Now notice this on the 30 minute, right? Notice the higher low now. Okay, notice this, look, right? All along, price and the time frames are working with one another. Okay, notice how we're bouncing off this trend line here. We're now creating a higher low. Go back to the 5 minutes and you can say, okay, there's that trend line, let's buy the market again. And you could have bought the market here again off this trend line, looking to target maybe at the top here. So yes, I hope you enjoyed that video. Just remember, when we are trading the time frames, is you want to see what's happening now. Okay, on USD JPY, for instance, price is pulling back, heading into, in fact, let me just show you something, right? I'll show you a signal. USD Chef, right? No, I'm going to bring up USD Chef, and I just want to show you a signal that one of the members took today off the 1 hour, right? So I'll bring this up like this, okay, and we're trading the AND strategy here, right? Okay, in fact, we've got another AND signal. Okay, wow, I might actually get into this trade. This candle closes in 40 minutes and I might get into another trade on this, right? This is this, right? Look at the 4 hour on this, right? Look at the 4 hour, okay? We're at a resistance area or support area on the 4 hour, okay? You can see that, okay, rejection, rejection, we come back down, okay? So we're rejecting off this support area. You go over to the 1 minute, what's the 1 minute telling me, everyone? Price is slowing down, okay? Price creates a lower low. What happens? The RSI creates a higher low, okay? So in 40 minutes time, when this candle closes and I get an AND signal, I am buying the market, everyone. This is going to be a setup that I would take, and I'll update you on this trade on Thursday to let you know what happens. So yes, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it was a light bulb moment for you. If you have any questions, drop me an email, thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com. Thank you.